You become an automation engineer, but then how do you keep upskilling, right? So I created an 8-step process to become an automation engineer, an actionable process, things that you can actually do. And at step number 8, I put upskilling. By the time you get here, you learn a programming language, you learn front-end testing, back-end testing, databases, you learn advanced stuff like Docker and CI/CD. Now you're a full-on software engineer in test. You're like beyond automation engineer, right? After this, how do you keep growing? How do you keep upskilling? The things I'll do is I'll get into performance testing, right? You're going to learn performance testing because that's not part of front-end or back-end testing. It's closer to back-end testing, but it's not. This is its own thing. So pick that up, put that on your resume and on your portfolio. More importantly, your portfolio, of course. Then after that, maybe mobile testing. All the front-end testing you've done is going to be web testing. Especially if you follow my plan, I purposefully left the mobile out and focused on web because that's like the biggest one, the biggest opportunities in web. So you learn mobile testing, right? Now you have even more skills. And those are not going to be the easiest things, but they're going to have like the biggest impact, I would feel like. Other easier things for you to upskill is learn a different framework. When you're learning front-end or back-end testing, either in step 3 or in step 5, you are going to use some framework. Framework, I don't mean Selenium. I mean like test frameworks like PyTest or Robot Framework or Unit Test or TestNG. Those are test frameworks. Now you're going to pick up another one. If you've done PyTest, like my programs focus on PyTest, once you're done with that, you're really comfortable. Another framework you can pick up is Robot Framework. It's going to be really easy for you to pick up, but it's going to have a high impact on your resume, on your portfolio. So you pick up another framework. If you do that, you have a couple of frameworks under your belt. You have mobile testing, you have performance testing. Now you would start a different language, right? You would go into JavaScript. If you want to stay in QA, I think instead of Java, I would probably go into JavaScript, looking at the future, looking at Playwright, and looking at how the web is being developed with JavaScript, right? React is like the biggest thing. So I would go after Python, I would go to JavaScript instead of Java. But if you have a reason, if you have like a job lined up, if you learn Java, or if you have some kind of opportunity, if you learn Java, of course, Java is still top. So I would learn that. So that's how you keep upskilling, never stop, just keep learning, learning, and learning. And if you want to do that with me, check out my website. What I do is help people grow, help people become a QA automation engineers, and I have everything you need. So supersqa.com, check it out.